The Dark Knight trilogy is probably the most beloved trilogies of all time. I mean, Batman Begins is just flawless. The Dark Knight for me is still the best superhero movie ever made. But then, there is Dark Knight Rises. There are many people who will tell you that the third ones are always the worst. Like Back to the Future 3, Spider-Man 3 and stuff like that. But the thing is, I don't actually think The Dark Knight Rises is that bad of a film. It's alright as a film, but as a Batman film, it's one of the worst. Maybe on par with the Schumacher movies. Hear me out. Christopher Nolan, when building the world of Batman, wanted it to be grounded. That's why The Dark Knight is considered by many a crime drama rather than a superhero movie. But the problem is, with Batman Begins and The Dark Knight, Nolan reinvented the characters while keeping what made them what they are. Ra's al Ghul is still a master ninja obsessed with power. The Joker is still a psychopath who loves chaos and who's obsessed with Batman. Two-Face is recognizable despite being Two-Face for just a short time. Then you have... Let's start with Bane. It took time, but I managed to get past Tom Hardy's ridiculous voice. So that's not even my biggest complaint about Bane in this film. My issue is that just like in Batman and Robin, he was just somebody's bodyguard. A guy who does the dirty job for the lady. He was not a character. This is even worse than Batman and Robin because the movie tricked us for a good chunk of time that he was a real force to fear. Then at the end got blasted by freaking Catwoman? Really? The guy who paralyzed Batman, that's the send-off you gave him? Also, have you ever noticed that the moment Talia al Ghul reveals herself as a villain, Bane never had another word from the remaining of the film? It's like Talia al Ghul had a remote on her and she switched him off. He went from being the guy who made Gotham fall, the guy who defeated the Dark Knight, to just the guy who takes order from a chick who we literally know nothing about until the moment she reveals herself as Ra's al Ghul's daughter. So you strip Bane from his comic book origins, from his serum, his Mexican origins, and the one thing you did right with him, you just throw it away like that? For what? A dumb twist no one will even care about in the long run? Then you have the worst character in the entire trilogy. Forget about the badass Talia al Ghul who could go toe-to-toe with Batman. Forget about the assassin, the fearless warrior. Instead, you get the laziest character portrayal Nolan has ever put on screen. You can just tell Nolan was done with comic book movies after The Dark Knight. I mean, look at this scene.
My father's work is done.
This scene almost ruined Mario Cotilla's career. Look that shit up. She was being made fun of in France every time she was on a talk show. People made sketches about her death scenes. It was ridiculously bad.
Mais voilà, après c'est sûr qu'il y a des ratés quand on les voit à l'écran. On se dit pourquoi?
I don't even know why she's in this movie. Talia al Ghul really didn't need to be in this. And Marion Cotillard didn't need to be in this. She's usually a pretty good actress. She was good in Inception, so it just means she's not into superhero movies or she just took the job for a paycheck. And as a result, we got this. But they didn't stop there. They managed to ruin Alfred too.
Sorry, I failed you. You trusted me.
Shut up, old man. You left him when he needed you the most. I mean, Alfred, the guy who considers Bruce as his responsibility. No matter how hard it is, no matter how bad things get, will always stay by Bruce's side. That's something you don't change about Alfred. Also, are we going to talk about this stupid ending?
You should use your full name. I like that name. Robin.
What? Are you kidding me? Robin is someone's name now? I mean, I can understand that Nolan wanted to wink at the audience, but this wasn't the way to do it in my opinion. Because instead of going, holy shit, Robin, I was like, get the fuck out of here. Also, Batman leaving Gotham for a happy ending is out of character. I don't care what any Nolan fanboy has to say. For Batman, Gotham needs him and always will. Going on an island sipping margarita is not something Batman will do. Period. The Dark Knight Rises is also overlong with horrible pacing and some of the most forgettable fight scenes you will find in any superhero film. Seriously, I will never understand how this movie was well received. For me, The Dark Knight Rises was a movie Nolan wanted to make because he wanted to bring the conclusion to his trilogy, and people gave him a pass because of The Dark Knight and Batman Begins. But personally, the movie offended me. I'm glad I didn't discover this movie in theaters because otherwise I would probably have walked out of the theater. Because I disliked this movie when I first watched it, but today I just hate it. Hey guys, I wanted to make this video very short because it doesn't bring me joy to criticize a Nolan film, as I'm a fan myself, but I had an argument with someone the other day on Twitter and I decided to make this, so it's just my opinion. If you have a different one, don't hesitate to share, and maybe, who knows, you may change my mind. Anyways guys, thank you for watching and subscribe if you like this, and I'll see you in about 3 weeks with a brand new video. Until then, take care. Bye bye.